coming to my party. Yes. You're coming to my party. How are you? All right. Good to see you. Big welcome. Lots of food, lots of drink. No beer, I'm sorry, no license. Okay, let's come on down here. Now, we have just acquired this parcel of land, which is 62 hectares. And this will be our 4th clinic in South Africa. We started over at the Ikambuzi school over there with a very large clinic. And I'll never forget that when I walked into the compound each morning, there could be several hundred people, maybe even 1,000, and the people were lying and dying under the trees, and it was very, very sad. I'll never forget it in my life. Good morning, my darling. Hello. You know, the Global Natural Healthcare Trust is really only a very small charity in the UK, and still really almost unknown in South Africa. But what we concentrate on here is people who have HIV and AIDS. That's what the charity is all about. And people who have very, very low CD4 counts. The new medicaments that are coming out and have been used now for quite some time are the antiretrovirals. And those are being given to people with a CD4 count of 200 and below. And we are dealing with people who are very, very seriously ill and have CD4 counts of 10 and below. And these people would almost die with the antiretrovirals because they're not strong enough for them. And as many of you know, I'm a registered medical herbalist. I've been in medicine for over 30 years of my life, which shows you how old I am. Anyway, I've got a young heart. But the thing is now, we have several thousand patients who are benefiting from the free treatment that we give. And we are also now in a situation where we have many, many thousand orphans. And just come and walk with me through this. Over there in the distance you can see the Ikambuzi school. To the right of that school was a very large compound. This is just the beginning of the Orange Farm settlement, where over 2 million people reside in very, very impoverished circumstances. I would think it is fair to say that not even a quarter of the people are working on Orange Farm. So many people are living at almost starvation level. But of course the Africans have this wonderful pride, which I admire so very much. Just walk with me here, come and see this. Our land goes highway to highway, so it's quite unusual for somebody like this or a charity like this to be allocated this much land. And we pay a very, very small rent for it. At the front here to the right, we are going to make a community park. Excuse me, I'm going to put my sunglasses on because it's very bright and very hot this early in the morning. The whole area there is going to be made into a community park with beautiful shrubs and trees that we are hoping are going to be donated from various nurseries. Already people have actually offered this to us, which is just fabulous. Over here to the left is going to be the community vegetable growing project. Now it's quite a big plot, and again we're going to have sponsorship and so on and so on and so on. We have in fact a very, very serious situation here in South Africa, and no one is laughing at South Africa because HIV/AIDS is everywhere in the world now. We have it in the UK. There is no island, there is no colour, no creed that doesn't have HIV. It is the most serious threat to this planet. Some might say it's the climate and climate problems, but I have to say it is actually HIV/AIDS. There are over 50 million people known to be suffering with this dreadful disease already, and that's only the ones we know. There are millions upon millions that don't even know they have the disease. Just walk with me. So this is going to be here, our holistic treatment centre. We're promoting integrated medicine, which means I'm doing the holistic side, and we're also going to have an allopathic doctor here. This was built as a home many, many years ago, and then it was used as a community police station, and we're now converting it into the holistic treatment centre. It'll open in January 2007. To date, we have actually spent over 2 million rand on this project, or 200,000 English pounds. We have the only support we've actually had is from Rotary, Rotary International and Rotary clubs in the UK, and one club at Henley-on-Klip here in South Africa who have been magnificent, wonderful gentlemen. Apart from that, we have not had £1 from South Africa, so we're appealing to the South African companies and private individuals who can help here. We need to raise about R5 million for this project. This is all about keeping people alive. Everyone deserves the right to live, don't they? Come.